Come on, Chiefs fans! The Kansas City Chiefs are on the verge of making NFL history by becoming the first team to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls. The hype is high, but there's significant buzz circulating about a potential coaching staff shakeup that could impact the team's defensive dominance. Before I get into that, I want to ask you a question. Do you believe the Chiefs will win another Super Bowl? If so, hit the like button. If possible, comment something like, "Let's go Chiefs." I believe we will. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, a key part of the Chiefs' success, is drawing significant interest from teams looking for a new head coach. Both the New York Jets and Las Vegas Raiders have requested interviews with Spagnuolo. While a move to the Raiders would keep him in the AFC West, it would at least separate him from the league's best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Spagnuolo's defensive schemes have been a cornerstone of Kansas City's recent success. His unit consistently ranks among the league's best in points allowed, giving Mahomes and the offense room to execute without constant pressure. If he leaves, it could create a significant shift in the division, potentially benefiting rivals like the Chargers. While Andy Reid undoubtedly has a plan for the future, losing a coach of Spagnuolo's caliber would force adjustments. The Chargers, under Jim Harbaugh, could take advantage if Kansas City's defense takes a step back. So what do you think, Chiefs fans? Could Spagnuolo's departure really hurt the team's chances of a three-peat? We have some incredible news about rookie sensation Jaden Hicks that will get you excited for the postseason. In case you missed it, Hicks has been turning heads all season. Last month against the Houston Texans, he really stood out. With the Texans facing 3rd and 12 near midfield, our defensive genius Steve Spagnuolo sent Hicks out there as part of the dime package. Veteran leader Justin Reid gave him a simple instruction: stay up top, let Joshua Williams undermine the route. Hicks read it perfectly, leaping high for a beautiful interception on a pass from C.J. Stroud. The play set up a Chiefs touchdown, showcasing not only Hicks' skill, but his growth as a playmaker. This isn't just a lucky rookie moment. Hicks leads the team in interceptions this season with 3, despite having started just once. His coverage skills have skyrocketed, proving he's much more than just a power hitter, which was the initial label on his scouting report. Remember, the Chiefs didn't even have to trade up to get Hicks. Brett Veach took him in the 4th round, despite many experts labeling him a second-round talent. His college tape at Washington State showed him as a strong defender with solid stats: 6 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, and 6 pass deflections. But the ball-catching skills he's developed? That's all thanks to the Chiefs' defensive culture. We've seen this success story before under Spags, haven't we? Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, L'Jarius Sneed. Now Hicks joins the list of young DBs thriving in KC. And it's not just the coaches. Veterans like Reid and Brian Cook have been mentoring Hicks all season. Cook called him a total DB, and it's clear the team is rallying around him. Hicks' confidence was on full display on Christmas Day against the Steelers. On a crucial 4th and 20 play, he went head-to-head with George Pickens, blocking a deep punt from Russell Wilson. The best part? His swagger. He celebrated over Pickens, drawing a taunting penalty, but you could feel the energy he brought. What's special about Hicks is his attitude. Safeties coach Donald DeLisio praised his constant positive mindset and hunger to learn. This guy loves football, and it shows every time he steps on the field. The postseason is here, and Hicks is no longer playing like a rookie. His game-changing ability in coverage, his knack for making game-changing plays, all of it is peaking at just the right time. Chiefs fans, this could be the difference-maker in our playoff race. What do you think? Is Hicks the next big thing in our secondary? Now, let's take a look at why Noah Gray could be the secret weapon to the Chiefs' postseason run. The Kansas City Chiefs are gearing up for another deep playoff run, and while the spotlight is shining on superstars like Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chris Jones, one name is quietly gaining traction as a potential game-changer: Noah Gray. According to NFL insider Albert Breer, Gray has been named the under-the-radar player who could make a significant impact for the Chiefs in the postseason. Breer recently spoke with a league executive who praised Gray's reliability and growing connection with Mahomes, noting, "He's becoming a guy on the rise for them." He could be Kelsey's heir apparent. He's reliable, he's consistent, he can block, he has the versatility to play in the line or out wide. He's been a nice find for them. Looking at the numbers, it's easy to see why. Gray closed the regular season with career highs, 49 targets, 40 receptions, 437 yards, and 5 touchdowns. His catch rate? A stellar 67.3%, which ranked 7th among all tight ends this year. From week 4 through week 13, he averaged 3 catches and 36 yards per game, consistency at its finest. But it's more than just stats. Mahomes has clearly developed confidence in Gray as a reliable target. As the MVP himself said in November, he does everything the right way. He's learned a lot from Trav, and so he knows how to work within the rules of the offense and get open. He's a guy you can trust to make the play happen. That growing confidence is precisely why the Chiefs signed Gray to a 3-year contract extension before the season opener. Kansas City sees him as a critical piece, not just for depth, but potentially as the next cornerstone of their offense. Now, some might argue that Gray has gained enough recognition to no longer qualify as under the radar. But considering the attention Mahomes and Kelsey command, along with dynamic receivers like Xavier Worthy and Marquise Brown, Gray remains a strategic support player, exactly where the Chiefs need him most as they pursue another Super Bowl title. So, Chiefs fans, what do you think? Could Noah Gray be the surprise star of this postseason run? The Kansas City Chiefs are headed into the postseason after another remarkable run. Sure, the regular season ended on a sour note with a 38-0 loss to the Broncos, but let's not forget the bigger picture here. Andy Reid's decision to rest key players was strategic, and finishing the season 15-2 with the AFC's number 1 seed speaks for itself. The Chiefs are still a top playoff contender. Now for the headline of the day. The NFL Players Association recently revealed its All-Pro selections, and 3 of our own were honored. Defensive tackle Chris Jones, left guard Joe Thuney, and center Creed Humphrey were all selected, voted by their peers as the league's best at their respective positions. The Chiefs' official Instagram was quick to celebrate, posting, "For the players, by the players." Congrats to our guys on being named to the NFLPA All-Pro list. But here's where things get spicy, Chiefs Kingdom. While it's great to see Jones, Thuney, and Humphrey get the recognition they deserve, the fan base is buzzing with frustration. Many of you are calling out some major snubs, and let's be honest, it's hard to disagree. The biggest uproar? Quarterback Trent McDuffie. Fans flooded the comments demanding answers. No. Now, to be fair, the Broncos' Pat Certain and the Texans' Derek Stingley were named the top cornerbacks, while the Ravens' Lamar Jackson took over the QB spot. But many of you feel like Mahomes' consistency and McDuffie's blocking coverage all season have been completely overlooked. The good news? The Associated Press All-Pro selections come out on January 10th, so there's still a chance for redemption. But what do you think, Chiefs fans? Did the NFLPA get it right, or were McDuffie and Mahomes cheated out of the recognition they've earned? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, be sure to subscribe for the latest Chiefs updates. Let's keep the conversation going.